Yo guys, what's up? This is the Ghosta, and I'm wearing a ninja hoodie. Anyways. So, this is Focus Holy Ghosta, back with myself, my own gameplay. Here we're playing on Solace, playing some Team Snipers. This is the first time I was playing Team Snipers. Finally came out with Snipers, so excited about that. So, taking a look here, we're on Solace. You're obviously, the first thing you do, you go up top mid because the other team spawns at top mid as well, the opposite side. So I'm just sitting here kind of trolling the top here, just making sure that they're not trying to come up, and making sure that they're also that they've completely emptied out of their base. You saw I got the first kill. So we're starting off here, and I'm for some reason just really into doing no scopes. I don't know what it is, but something about no scopes I just love doing, and sometimes it gets me killed. Right here, I completely miss the hit and just get destroyed by the guy. I did a pretty good job with the no scopes earlier, and throughout this game, that's one thing that I do a really good job of. I think is just getting the no scopes. We'll talk about no scoping a little bit later, but for now, right now I'm playing with Mayhem, who's on our team, and we're playing with his cousin Drumline, and the third guy is just some guy we don't know. So. I always feel like I get paired up with some really people when I'm playing with my friends. It's like two friends and then a super noob, but that's okay. So as you see here, just looking for the angles. The angles are a really important thing, especially on Solace. There's lots of little things to hide behind in the middle of the map, and the map being as symmetrical as it is, you can kind of understand. If you got one side of the map down, you get the other side of the map down. So one thing I really like about the new snipers is that there is a medal for getting no scopes. It's called the snapshot medal. You guys have probably gotten it before. If you didn't know what it was for, it's for no scopes. Snapshot. Just hearing the announcer go snapshot, that's just extremely gratifying. You know, it just makes you feel so good. So it's always nice to know when who got the most snapshot medals. You can see, you know, you can play just snapshot medals probably, so you can play just no scopes, stuff like that. So, you know, back in Halo 2, when everybody's like, let's just play no scopes and log out. You know, you always had those idiot few who would totally use their scopes and then make it look like they're all good. No, I didn't use my scope. You know what I'm talking about. So, one thing I wanted to talk about, now this pertains more to like battle rifle and DMR shots, but you can definitely use it with a sniper, because what I notice a lot of is people trying to conserve their sniper ammo. Now, we all know that obviously in snipers you get infinite snipe ammo, okay? And so that's an obvious one. It doesn't matter about conserving ammo, but especially in normal Slayer when you have a sniper. There's no reason to conserve ammo per se. One time I got a chance to play team doubles in Halo 2 on Ivory Tower. I actually have a recording of this. I'll have to show you guys sometime. Playing with Ogre 2. Yes, one of the Ogre twins from MLB. So he played double team with me. Of course, he just totally outplayed me. Totally did so much better than I did. And he told me something at the end of the game that stuck with me all the way until now, and I still utilize the technique. And he took me and he said, "Hey, look at the amount of shots that you have. Look at them compared to mine." His shots had like double. Like in Halo 2, you could actually see how many shots you fired in the Carnage report. And so I looked, and he had double the amount of mine. And he said, shoot way more. There's no reason why you should be conserving ammo with anything. He said, even with the sniper, he said it's going to respawn. There's no reason why you should sit there and conserve ammo, because you need to take the shots that you feel are necessary. Now, if you're really trying to, not do it too much, I understand, but don't miss out on a shot that you could have totally taken and even just got a guy one shot. If you've got good teammates who are picking up the kills, who are picking up your call-outs and everything, if you get a guy one shot, he's going to die, and you're going to get the assist for it. And especially in Halo 4, that's a really good thing. I take a lot of shots that aren't necessary, okay? But I just shoot all the time. I shoot as much as possible, because the best thing I can do is get him one shot. And if you get him one shot, that knocks their aimer way off and gives you a greater chance of hitting them a second time without them hitting you first. You notice that, like I said, I'm shooting a lot, and a lot of times I'm missing, but that's okay. Just because I'm missing a lot of my shots doesn't mean that I'm a horrible sniper or something. It just means that I'm just, first of all, I'm trying to get better, because by taking those shots, you're getting better. You're learning from your mistakes. Second of all, I'm taking that risk of getting a shot. I'm trying to get a shot, and I might be emptying my clip before he does, but, that's just the risk you've got to take. I'm not a smooth shot at all. Not like, what's his name, Toasty. Toasty's a really smooth shot. He's got a really smooth control with his fingers. Me, not so much. It's really kind of strange. I'm just a really jerky, just kind of jerk shoot. That's how it works. So basically, I'm a lot different than he is. Sometimes my shots are smooth, like the one you just saw, but most of the times it's just really just a jerk. If you jerk the stick and then boom, it just it's bad. Anyways, so then you got jumping in snipers. Okay, jumping is something that unfortunately I do a lot of, but I'm attempting to try not to do a lot of. Jumping in snipers is a really dumb thing, especially in certain situations. Reason being is because a jump is very predictable. They know the projection of your jump. Even if you're jumping to the side, they know where you're jumping, they know where you're going to land. You see right here, I just want to point this out. I've just killing Frenzy. I'm so excited about that. That's awesome. See, I can't get stinking multi-kills, but I can get like lots of kills in a row without dying. I don't know what it is. But anyways, I started getting a little cocky, I think, at this point in the game. Anyways, like I said, jumping in snipers is a really bad idea, because if you jump straight up and down, I was doing it there because I needed to get the shot. I could barely see him, and so I was jumping up to get the shot. Now, there's certain times when it's not a good idea to do it, especially if you're face to face, you're both fully exposed, and you're trying to jump and to maybe make him miss the shot. That just gives him more of an opportunity, because he can guess exactly where you're going to be, where you're going to land, so he can line up the shot. Terrible idea to jump in most situations. So just keep that in your mind while you're playing. It's just not a good idea. Always take the extra shots. Just like I was talking to you before about what Ogre 2 said to me about taking lots of shots. That goes for the battle rifle and the DMR as well. I know we're playing snipers, but always do that. It's a really good idea. Shoot as much as you can. You can reload later. Alright? So take those extra shots in snipers. Don't be scared to I mean, even if it's a horrible shot, you think there's no way you're going to get it, go for it. I mean, the best thing that could happen would be you get a shot off and it's a crazy headshot and you don't know how you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could turn out really good, and of course it could turn out bad. Alright, so another thing, this is kind of funny, my mailman, of all people, my wife told me this, because when we were little, we played guns and stuff outside. One time we decided that we're gonna shoot the mailman with our fake guns and stuff, and we kept popping up over our little ledge that we had next to our house, and he came in and told us he had been in the military. He's like, one thing I learned in the military was you never, ever, ever come up in the same spot twice, so you never pop your head up somewhere twice. And you'll notice I probably do it quite a bit in here, because I'm not always thinking about it, but if you can help it, if you're behind a wall or something and you're jumping to try to get that shot, and the other guy knows that you're jumping, you know what I mean, you're both aware of each other, don't come up in the same spot. Surprise him by coming somewhere else. And that doesn't mean just jumping over, out of the same spot, but literally move over, then jump. Because if you're constantly changing your position, you're keeping your opponent on his toes, or his or her toes, and you're keeping them kind of guessing where you're going to be next, so they don't know. Try to be unpredictable. Being unpredictable is a really hard thing to do. Don't ever do the exact same thing that they expect you to do, like just the normal thing, like which could be run away. Instead of go the way you think you should go, run a different direction. Do something like that to change it up, because chances are your opponent is thinking the same thing that you are. Right here, I'm literally I see the other guy spawn on the radar. There's 3 guys, so I'm trying to get out of here because I really don't want to be here. Okay? But here's the thing. He killed me, and there's nothing I could do about it. So, a lot of people would say, oh, that's a terrible, terrible death. I can't believe you did that. But here's, 3 guys were on that side. My whole team was on the other side. And that's partially my fault because I wasn't paying attention to my team. But I could have helped it by paying attention to my team and staying where they are, watching where my team's spawning so that I can run over there and beat them. Because chances are, if I'm not with them, the other team is going to spawn near me, and then I'm going to lose complete control of whatever's going on. If I'm running the top of a map, or if I'm running whatever, I'm going to lose control of it. I'm going to die, and it's going to be unnecessary. Being aware of your opponents, being aware of your team, 2 extremely important things, okay? Always be aware of your opponents, be aware of your team. Your team should be helping you be aware of your opponents, and it should be pretty easy to keep track of your team, considering they have waypoints above their head. One last thing I want to talk about before this game gets over is holding your aimer at head level. Such an important thing. You learn it in SWAT, for heaven's sakes, and I don't know how you could do it. But if you're not holding your aimer at head level, chances are you're not going to get that no-scope. You're not going to get what you need. It's a tendency of a lot of people to look down, okay, while they're running around and playing. Right here at the very end of the game, I end up getting caught in the crossfire. As you can see, 2 bullets. They tied us right there, and then Unfortunately, one of us dies right at the end, and we end up getting the defeat. So it's 590, 590. Such an awesomely close game. It's really upsetting that we had to lose, but you know what? It's all good. And I kind of get mad, as you can see. But hold your aimer at head level, take those extra shots, get some snapshot medals, do whatever you have to do. This is Ghosta. I'm out.